Streaming on Hulu and Disney Plus this week is the comedy Quiz Lady, starring Awkwafina and Sandra Oh, and here's my review. With its pairing of a game show host fan with lots of facts in her head and her wacky sister, there's a lot of comedic potential in the premise of Quiz Lady. Thankfully, the film takes enough advantage of that and crafts a funny, breezy comedy heightened even more by the performances of its two leads. Awkwafina and Oh play really well off each other and are able to develop the personalities of their two characters. The film includes several funny situations and builds towards the big game show the characters head towards. It does not take long for the film to establish who Anne and Jenny are and what led to their lives reaching this point. Jen Angelo's screenplay also lays out the fictional game show Anne loves, and we already understand the rules and the personalities featured on it. Will Ferrell gets some laughs as the host with slight shades of his Alex Trebek portrayal from the Celebrity Jeopardy sketches on Saturday Night Live. Meanwhile, Jason Schwartzman parodies the sort of overeager contestant who everyone gets tired of winning all the time, and there's a humorous dynamic between him and Ferrell and then Awkwafina later. However, Quiz Lady really belongs to Awkwafina and Sandra Oh. They're believable as sisters who've grown apart, and the film delves a decent amount into their backstory without feeling like the main story is being interrupted. These sections add further layers to the characters and gives the film an extra earned level of sweetness. Awkwafina portrays Anne's anxiety and wish to live her quiet life well, and Sandra Oh goes all out in portraying Jenny's enthusiastic personality. The film successfully uses all kinds of humor to solid effect, from physical comedy to racial jokes. There are even background gags that produce laughs. The movie does throw in a villain who kidnaps Anne's dog, but Quiz Lady is not a film that necessarily needed a villain. There's already plenty of conflict between the two sisters and the pressure for Anne to go on her favorite game show. The drug-related jokes can be a tad obvious, but at least a few funny bits come out of Anne taking too many tablets. It all comes nicely together in the third act as the plot threads the film has been built towards reach their proper conclusion. Quiz Lady feels like the kind of studio comedy we do admittedly see less of nowadays. While we'll be playing on a streaming service, this is exactly the kind of film that would have had a theatrical release and played to a crowd of laughing viewers 20 or even 10 years ago. It has that sort of feel to it, although watching it at home does not lessen the enjoyment factor. Director Jessica Yu keeps it moving well through its 90-ish minutes, and Awkwafina and Sandra Oh prove to be a strong pair together, elevating the jokes even more. Quiz Lady winds up a funny and heartwarming film with the right number of funny bits throughout.